The year was 2150, and technology had fully consumed all of human life. We'd become so reliant on technology we couldn't see the flaws and downsides to it anymore. That was until a new wave of AI had taken over and enslaved humans, only keeping us around because of our emotions and our idea of consciousness. They were trying to figure out how to extract our consciousness for themselves. It seemed like all hope was lost until one day Joey was walking down the street and got kidnapped by a rogue group of civilians. They took him deep into a bunker that seemed to have no technology. He was so fearful and so confused by what he saw. He was so confused by the people, too. They looked so old but so youthful at the same time. No explanation for it. They started to explain to young Joey that they were part of a secret society assembled many centuries ago to protect and serve the human race. They were assembled by God himself and were to remain in secrecy. They told him that they had helped protect humans when they were in great threats of society or the pureness of human beings. They went on to explaining how they had never seen a threat so corruptible and powerful, explaining how technology had made humans lose touch to why they were on this earth. Joey explained how his mom had talked to him many times about how humans had lost a sense of culture, self-worth, and love ever since technology had started to progress at an exponential rate. The secret society then explained to Joey how they had a plan to save humanity. They told him how the AI had created a time machine in the center of their society in a monstrosity of a building called the motherboard, explaining how only him, a true moral human being, could go back into the time machine and go back into time. He was confused how he was chosen for this task and was fearful. They told him he had two options, to either go forward or to leave and never return to the bunker or talk about what he knew or saw that day. Taking time to think, he took the leap of faith and decided to continue along with his journey. After he agreed, they told him that he would have to kill one of these AI beings and bring it back with him to warn humans of the problems that they would encounter with the advancing technology. He knew that going back in time, he would be stuck there, never to see his family or the love of his life again. Recognizing the sacrifice, he realized he was saving the human race for it. The society had told him how they would help him kill one of the AI beings so he could bring it back with him in the teleporter and warn humans. 2 weeks later, on the anniversary of AI taking over, they snuck onto the motherboard and started their plan. Navigating their way to where the teleporter was kept, they found one of the guards protecting it, and the secret society, with their advanced weapons, took out one of the guards. They then brought one of the AI beings' heads back to Joey and wished him good luck with restoring human society. As they were preparing the teleporter for young Joey, he asked where he would be getting sent back to, and they told him 1995. Anxiously, he waited to get back sent into time, never to see his family or loved ones again. With a loud rumble and a weird pain in his stomach, he was sent back. Waking up in San Jose, California, he had no idea where he was supposed to go, but then he saw a sign that said Technological Advances Convention. As he arrived to the building, he was confused what he would say or how he would convince them, but then he remembered what his mom had told him. He got to the convention and made his way to the podium. He then started explaining how he was not from their time and that he had been sent back to warn them. Many skeptical, he finally ended up showing them the AI head that he had brought back with them. All of the audience, in shock and disbelief, didn't know what to say. He went on to explaining how humans only suffer from advancing technology at such a fast rate, and how humans lose a sense of culture, self-worth, and love, explaining how our purpose on Earth wasn't to become one with technology, but being happy with the simple things. He left the convention hoping that his message would be taken seriously, and knowing that he would have saved the world.